Here we are again, back in the beautiful and friendly surroundings of the Portage Country Club to celebrate another wedding. Our last and youngest daughter, Kara Witherspoon, to Daniel Galea, who is also the last and youngest son of Mark and Nancy Galea. There could be some emotions displayed here tonight. We'd also like to extend our thank yous once again to the Portage Country Club, Tina, and their staff for making each of our daughters' receptions here a pleasant experience. It's been a great run. Tina, we've enjoyed it very much, but it's safe to say we will not be back. And we would like to thank Nancy and Mark Galea and their family for all their help, support, and involvement in planning and making this day and evening special. And we'd like to acknowledge the grandmothers, Kara's grandmother, Nani Mary Coliani, and Daniel's grandmothers, Grandmommy Humphreys, and Grandma Galea, who unfortunately cannot be here tonight. And as always, thank you to all those that have traveled distances to be present here today and tonight, especially with the circumstances that everybody had to endure this past week. And a special remembrance for all those that have passed before us. Now, it was brought to my attention at the last wedding by a few people that my speech was just a little too long. And for that, I apologize. But this is my last daughter's wedding. And this speech just might be a little too long also. So, I'm going to ask these people, Bill Coliani, Dennis Hammond, Teresa Norris, and Dennis Vazani to please leave. Or sit back, persevere, and enjoy the last speech you will ever have to hear from me again. Kara and Daniel Galea, the reason we are here tonight. Now, Dan, it's been a custom, honor, and duty of mine to present my new son-in-laws with a few gifts and items to transition to married life with my daughters. And Daniel, you're no exception. So, Daniel, this is for you. I got Dan a big box of Kleenex. Because, Daniel, Kara cries. Kara cries when she's happy, and she cries when she's sad. Kara cries when she's mad, and she cries when she's glad. Kara cries when she's sick, and she cries a lot. But most of all, Daniel, Kara cries because she cares. She cares for people, she cares for their feelings, and Daniel, she cares for you very much. Now, I got a few other items for you, Daniel. And this is a little different than the other speeches because I've only got a few items today. Daniel. I got you this big black diamond carry bag for you to take on your adventure treks with you and your buds. Now, you noticed I said you and your buds. Because I can tell you for a fact that Kara will never be on an adventure trip. Because you see, Kara is the Holiday Inn resort hotel type person who needs a mall very, very close by to satisfy her shopping needs. So Daniel, you get out there with your buds on that trek, take this bag with you, refresh yourself, and come back with that fire burning to keep that relationship strong. And I also packed a few items that you can take along with you, but just a couple. find this one. There you go. I got you this little, it's a little 2-cup stove, grilling stove, that you can cook up a meal when you get hungry out there, like a soup, a chili, or anything that your stomach would desire. And, as I promised Kara, at the last wedding, is this one. You lucked out. Well, how about that? I had one last picture of me. And it's not here. But I can tell you what I was going to do with it. I was going to present it to Daniel. He could take it in his bag, and it was optional for him to take it on his camping trips or not. But he could display it in his house as his brother-in-laws, Mark and John, did, or apparently were supposed to. I've yet to see that in either one of their houses. For whatever reason, I do not know.